Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back here to the Humble Servant Homestead, guys. Today we are here to talk a little bit about foods that you need to grow for your survival. Yes, absolutely. But before we get into that real quick, what I want to talk about, guys, if you don't have any dry goods or anything like that at home right now at this moment, I urge you to get up and get on out there and go find some rice, some beans, and water. And those are just, a few necessities that you need to get. And of course, guys, make sure you get at least 3 to 6 month supply of dry goods. Of course, if you were to get up, you won't be able to move with all that food and stuff like that. But just make sure you have it on hand. Now, another thing is, say for instance, you at home and you got news that, hey, something is going on out there on the road. It's a lot of people out there, they're fighting and stuff like that. Don't jump in your car and get up and go out there to see what's going on. Stay put, okay? Bunker down. All right, if you don't have to leave your house for nothing, don't leave your house. Now, one of the thing is, if you are fearful or if you're scared, throw that out the window, okay? One thing is, the Father did not give us the spirit of fear, okay?
That's right.
Now, it's a lot of things that are going on out there in the world right now, and am I worried? The truth is, no, I'm not. Okay? And the reason I'm not fearful of what's going on out there, I have faith and I trust in my Father up above. And another thing is, guys, once you trust and you believe in the Creator, there's a book out there, the Maccabees brothers. If I'm just going to drop that, but just check that book out. But I'm just going to leave that little note right there. But we're going to get into this video right now as we speak, guys. So one of the things that you want to make sure that you have for your survival. Let me see if I find my bowl. And these are foods that you can store for a long term, for quite a while. Okay, and there you go, without refrigeration. Because just imagine if things are going on out there, the grid is shut down, which they control it, so they can shut it down whenever they're ready. Yes, they can. But the food, first up, we're gonna talk a little bit about sweet potato. That's it right there. This is actually my sweet potato that I'm starting slips from. There is a video with me starting sweet potato slips, but yes, this is what you're looking at right here, sweet potato. Now, one of the reasons why we're choosing sweet potato here on the homestead for food, for survival, is because you plant this sweet potato right here, and once you harvest it, it can last in storage for quite a while. We actually just got through eating off ours probably about a month or so ago.
Not even that long.
Not that long, but we just got through all of them. So sweet potato is number one up. That's a food that you want to plant for survival. Now, if you know, and the thing I would want you to do is check how much mouth you got inside of your family, inside of your household. And you want to plant enough sweet potato that can sustain you and your family, not just for 1 month, not just for 2 months, but at least, I say about 4 to 6 months, it can sustain you, for you and your family. And also, regular potatoes. You can also get yourself some regular potatoes. These right here, actually, with the sweet potato and the regular potato, it's a great way. So for instance, if you don't have any electricity inside of your home to cook, these you can actually roast these on a open fire as well as the sweet potato, guys. And the beauty about with sweet potatoes and also regular sweet potato, if you check and you know that there's food in the ground, you can actually harvest these right here at any stage. Once you start getting food underneath, and hey, say for instance a night come, you and your family don't have any food, go outside, dig you up some regular potatoes or sweet potatoes.
And when he's pointing to this bag, guys, these are our seed potatoes that we'll be growing this year, but he's talking about the variety itself.
Yes, yes, and we do have more than one varieties here.
Yeah.
And so that was number one. Those are the things that you want to get. Now we do have a little bit more down here, and also I don't know if you guys remember these right here. These here is your pumpkin, still solid. Now, how long it been since these been in storage? Since fall.
Beginning of fall.
Yeah.
Beginning of fall.
Yeah, beginning of fall, and as y'all can see, they're still going strong.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is why I'm saying these are foods that you need to grow for your survival. Now, a lot of people out there may say, hey, I don't know how to cook pumpkin. I don't know how to X, Y, and Z. Even if it's just a pot of water on the stove with a little bit of salt, that's all you need. Remember, you're not trying to cook a cuisine. You're trying to eat for your survival.
It's
Absolutely.
versatile. You could actually roast it, you know.
Yes.
And well, pumpkin, you could cook it it's in the squash family, so you can cook it as a squash, meaning you can pick it from the vine when it's young.
Yes.
And cook it as you would squash. So.
And so even before it, like she's saying, before it get to this size right here, you can pick it at a very young stage.
Mm-hmm.
And like she said, cook it like squash. It is, I'm telling you, try it. If you plant pumpkin, try it. Okay, season it. I'm telling you, it is very delicious. It is. Okay, and so those right there is just a few of the core things that you would want to plant for your survival. And as well, right here we have some corn.
Mm-hmm.
Now the beauty about this corn here, when it get ready on the stalk, you can go out there, break them. You can eat them just like they are. You can eat them raw, or you can cook them. If you're in a situation where you can't cook it, you can break it and eat it raw.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just as good to me anyway as corn that you would cook over the stove. And another thing is, I know you got a lot of the sweet corn and different corn that are out there. I don't have nothing against those corn, but when I'm talking about corn to plant for your survival, I'm more so talking about field corn, okay? Because the reason why you want to use field corn, you can do so much with the corn itself. Mm-hmm. You can also turn it into cornmeal, mm-hmm. and you can make stuff from it, and you know, you can save yourself some seeds and plant back. Mm-hmm. If you just make sure you have heirloom seeds, that's one of the things, so you can rebring that generation back mm-hmm. over and over again. And so that's one of the things. Corn, make sure you have some corn in your seeds to plant for your survival. Mm-hmm. And also, guys, of course, you know the famous purple hull peas here on the homestead. We do have video planting them and the success that you get from them. These beans right here, they produce like crazy. Okay? Produce like crazy. So definitely plant you some purple hull peas. Mm-hmm. These right here as well. You can also eat them when they're young. Mm-hmm. But if you're looking to save food for your survival, let them go ahead and dry out. Let them dry out so that way you can store them. Mm-hmm. Okay? Now, another thing that I want to talk about a little bit, just a little side note, because there's a lot of people out there that are getting their beans and their rice and their different stuff like that to put away for long term. Now, one of the things is when you do get those things to put away for long term, they tend to have weevils in them. Yes. Okay? Now, one of the things I want to let you know, for me, hey man, look, that's extra protein. Yes, about that. Extra protein. No, but nonetheless, what you do, yes, we do wash them, but I'm just, you know, But what you do when you get those rice that start developing the weevils and stuff like that, before you store those rice or your beans, guys, get you some food grade diatomaceous earth and also some bay leaf. Okay, you want to make sure you go ahead and get that. You want to line your bottom with a little bit of that diatomaceous earth, and as you pour in it, in the middle you put some more diatomaceous earth, and as you get to the top, some more diatomaceous earth. And what that does with your rice and your beans, it kills the weevils. Okay, so that way you don't have a whole bunch of weevils running around. And even if you do have weevils and stuff like that inside of your food, your rice is not bad. Don't go throw your rice away because don't throw it away because you see weevil and stuff inside of it. No, you just simply go ahead when you get ready to cook it, wash it. Okay, wash them. All right, and just give me a moment. So just get you some diatomaceous earth and bay leaf for your dry goods.
That's
okay, right. And so right there, we're gonna move on to, of course, this right here. What would you say? We swear by it?
I wouldn't say we swear by it.
No.
But we'll say that it's something we don't go without.
Something that we don't go without. Now this one right here was actually dated May of last year, guys. And all this is right here is garlic and honey.
That's it.
Okay, now I do have a video showing how we made this right here. Now, as we all know, that garlic has a lot of different properties to it. More so we use it here for like an antibiotic. That's what we more so use it for. If we feel ourselves coming down with anything, any kind of itchy throat, any kind of coughing or anything like that, garlic and honey. Right away. Don't wait. Just go ahead, pop your two. Well, one. If you're a new person with garlic and honey, only take one. Sometimes you may even need to only take half
and this
of
is
a garlic.
Disclaimer: we are not medical professionals.
Absolutely
we are not giving medical advice. Everybody must do their own research when it comes to the things that they're intaking for their health benefits. What we are giving you is what works for us. And we find that anytime we feel something coming on, those first onset symptoms, we run for our garlic and honey, and it knocks it out.
Knocks it right out. So, and it's
something
real.
We're not caught without.
Yes, and it's real simple to make. But just go ahead, get you some garlic and honey. This right here can go in your little bug out bag or anything like that, because to me, the well-being of your body is key. Okay, you cannot you cannot do much of nothing without your body being healthy. When you're down, you just don't want to. You're down. So we keep this right here on hand. Okay, guys, and so after you get through growing all of these food here, you have to have a way to protect your food, to keep your food. Okay, nonetheless, guys, I just pray and I hope that this video was useful to you guys out there and that you all learned something from it.
That's right.
Okay, hey, now is that time. If you don't have a garden, now is that time to get one.
That's right.
Okay, things may, the shelves may look empty to you right now, but you don't want to be in those lines when they're issuing foods out. Food over here, X, Y, and Z over here. You don't want to be in them lines, okay? Grow your own. Be self-sufficient, all right? And so, guys, that's it for right now. Of course, like I say, y'all stay tuned. We have lots and lots of videos coming up, how to do things, how to get back into the swing of things, because a lot of those key things that we once knew over a period of time, because we have been living in a microwave society.
That's correct.
We have lost a lot of our skills. Yes, a lot of our skills we have lost. When you work outside in your garden or you're just doing physical work, guess what? Not only that you're physically strong, you're physically fit, you're also mentally fit as well. You know, and so just start getting back outside. Do something to get your body ready. Like I always tell people, I say, hey, you know what? Be spiritually ready, physically ready, and mentally ready. Okay? But nonetheless, guys, I think I might have talked a little bit too much right now. So nonetheless, you know,
timely conversation to have.
Yeah. But I pray y'all take something away from this video right here, and just know that we are going to go ahead and do as much as we can do to bring forth to you guys. Even though these are the stuff here that we are planting for our survival, of course there are other things that are out there that you want to plant, such as like your squash, okras, tomatoes, collards. Yes, and that's another thing, because over the winter time a lot of things don't grow like it would in springtime. Right. So your brassicas. Now, one of the brassicas that I would definitely recommend to plant for survival is collards.
Absolutely.
Collard greens, okay? They're a little bit more, tend to hold up a bit more with harsh cold weather.
And even heat.
And
the elements.
Yes, even heat. So that's one of the things that I would recommend you guys plant. Of course, you know, plant your cabbage, your lettuce, and all that other different kind of stuff, but the key one as far as for survival, I would say collard greens.
Collards, yeah.
Yes, and so
I mean, though you can't pick them though you can't pick them and store them, you can allow them to continually grow and just keep harvesting the outer leaves, and that middle will continue to give you leaves, you know, time after time. So
yes, and like I say, man, I'm looking forward and I'm praying that you guys are getting outside in the dirt.
Just grow something.
Get your hands dirty. Don't just sit here and watch me on YouTube and X, Y, and Z. Make sure you mimicking what I'm doing here, or even better. Hey, you know how to do it. Hey, do that. Okay, do that. Because at the end of the day, man, if I do have some food and somebody need it, I don't mind giving it. But one thing is, I don't want nobody come. I think we should close this video out.
No, but I just want to encourage you guys. Grow something. Do something.
Yes.
That is, I mean, for those that say, oh, well, I don't have land. Listen, you have a windowsill. Hey, I'm in an apartment. Okay, you have a balcony. Grow something. One thing that you're growing is one less thing you're purchasing.
That's true.
One less thing you're wasting money on, having to purchase from somebody else. Grow something, even if it's herbs on a windowsill in your kitchen. Grow something.
Something, because something is better than nothing.
That's right.
And I'm telling you, there's a brother, he always say that a hungry monkey will eat pepper.
Ooh.
And I don't know how much peppers I'm going to be eating. I don't like pepper like that. I grow peppers, but I don't even eat pepper like that now.
Well,
but you know, nonetheless, guys, I just pray y'all take something away from this video right here today. We are looking forward for all of us to have a wonderful spring planting.
Absolutely.
Okay, there's great things going on out there in the garden. I'm actually getting ready to do a little bit of expansion in the garden. And like I say, go outside and start getting your ground ready.
Yep.
Start getting it ready. Start cleaning up your garden so you won't be behind the 8 ball. You won't be putting stuff in the ground late. You know, I mean, I do.
Spring's around the corner.
Yeah, it's around the corner, yeah.
A couple weeks out.
But guys, nonetheless, we just want to say thanks to each and every one of you guys out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. Now, if you like the content you guys got here today, go ahead and throw that thumbs up, like, subscribe, share this video with somebody.
Absolutely.
More so, share this video because I think everybody need to be on cue, man. Everybody. Preparedness, okay? And I just want to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you guys out there. Have a blessed day.